Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar with Steve Arvey killer strings on it. Just changed them the other day. Actually, just yesterday. I'm playing through a Vox Mini Go here, and I've created a loop so that I can show you how to play this tune. Gotta Move, Homesick James. This has been a request for a few weeks, and so it took me a little while to get my head wrapped around it. Homesick James is very much like Elmore James. So you gotta think Elmore James that. He is playing this, all versions except one, in open D. So that's gonna make it easy for us, and I'll show you what I mean. So I've created like a little backing track in 1-4-5 blues and D, which means D, G, and A. And so I'm going to play a little bit of this song, and then we'll break it down. Also, if you see my companion video, that may make even more sense. So let's get ahead and do it. So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. These are my gauges. This is an open G tuning. So to start out with this, what I want to do is go through the underlying chords of this tune. So the underlying chords are D, open G, and A. So that D is easy to find. So all we do is go to the 7th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's a dot there, a moon on this side and a dot on this side. So G, G sharp, A you're going to need, B flat B, C, C sharp D. And there it is. So you're going to be playing a 1-4-5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, open G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to do a bunch of those. You can even do that little rock and roll rhythm. D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. And, you know, whether you go up and down, or down and down, 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 or however you want to do that part, you go right ahead and do that. So what we're going to work on is this. Now I'm having trouble. There it is. So what we're doing is we're working around a chord shape. That chord shape. I have a guitar student that actually hates the sound of this shape. So, you know, some of you may like it, some of you may not. But the idea behind it is that open D string. So it's 2, open D string, 2. 202, A, D, A. And you're going to be using this A, B, open D, E, that's that 2nd fret on the D string, and then the 4th fret on the D string. And you're going to kind of slide into that. So I want you to think these 2 fingers, and I want you to put them on that 2nd fret. So you're going to be playing everything in the 2nd fret on that 1st finger and everything on the 3rd fret on that 3rd finger. And just get used to. And you're aiming for the center of the frets all the time. You're going to play this little exercise for a little while and start just to get used to your fingering pattern. But remember, when you end your phrase, however you do this, end on the D, because that D is where we want to arrive. Because there's the chord. We want to arrive on that D so that we can play this chord. The notes and direction you play them. So, little hammer on there from A to B, D. So, you're going to slide 3rd finger up from 2 to 4. I slide a lot. I slide around up. And I don't do it exactly the same way every time. I think in many ways that's the old blues way, is just to kind of fool around with it, kind of fall in where you fall. And if you go, that's fine. And if you go, you do something like that, that's fine too. It's timing that has to be critical. All that has to be critical is your timing. As long as you have the rhythm right, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever you do. 2, 3, 4. 2. And you can do any variation you want, and all you're dealing with is these notes. A, B, open D, E, and F sharp, and you are just working in these notes right here. However you like to work it, it's totally cool. Just fool around with those notes. You will find these patterns in there, and just fool around with it. So what I'm doing with my slide is I'm going up here. So we start over at 12. So 12 is G, G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp, and D. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that's all I'm doing. So I am just not going to play the drum machine, but just the rhythm part here, and just slide up, just like so. that's it, you know. So all I'm doing is just sliding up to that point and just finding that pitch. And that's it. This whole thing does that. Very Elmore James-like. So that's how I want you to think of it. Just slide up there and enjoy that aspect of it. I don't want you to work too hard at this. Elmore James had a wonderful style, so does Homesick James, of this just free form type of thing where you're just coming up to that point and hanging on with this underlying 1-4-5 blues underneath it. If you are very confused about 1-4-5, if you're confused about blues at all, I have bundles that you can purchase that go a lot deeper into these types of things, the beginner and intermediate 3-string cigar box guitar. It's a bundle. It is a self-paced type of lesson where we are one-on-one, but it's already a lesson. Also, just to let you know, Steve Arvey Killer Strings, they really work great. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. I'm a 100% all donation channel. Thank you so much for everybody that has shown such gracious support. I really, really appreciate it. I couldn't be here in this space without you, so thank you very much. PayPal and Square links are down below. Thanks, man.